Hi, I'm Shannon from houseimprovements.com, and today I'm going to show you what's involved in hooking up a kitchen sink drain. So we're going to be using ABS fittings, and you can see a bit of an assortment here of the different ones that you may need. Most importantly, we're going to need a P-trap. Okay, so this particular item, what it does is it creates a water trap down here, so your sewer gases cannot come back through the wall and back out through your sink into your house. So very important to be on all your sink drains and that sort of thing, tub drains. Okay, so we've got the P-trap. In this particular case, we're going to also have a dishwasher in this kitchen. So we need a fitting where the dishwasher drain line can drain into the whole drain. And an important thing about this is it needs to be in front of or ahead of the P-trap. So this would be the end where the sink drains in, and then it drains down through here and out and into the sewer. Okay, so it's important that it's on this end. If you put it on this end, ahead, like before the P-trap has a chance to stop the gases, you can get sewer gas coming into the house through the dishwasher. So it has to be on this end, on the sink end of or sink side of the P-trap. Okay, so that's those two pieces. Now on top of that, actually, why don't I just show you. We've got the particular one all just taken off of the sink that we're gonna show you this on. So I've got the P-trap right here. The only thing that's missing is this little elbow because it's glued on. But so we've got the P-trap. We've got a little stub of pipe here. This is 1.5 inch ABS pipe. Then here we've got that dishwasher fitting. We've got another stub of ABS in there. Then we've got this fitting up top. So that looks like this. And what that is the drain stub on the bottom of your sink fits down into there, and that makes that connection there. So your drain on your sink could be copper, it could be plastic. It doesn't really matter as long as it fits this fitting. This fitting, basically how it works is this. If this is your sink stub, the threaded on part goes on, then you've got a washer looking kind of fitting like this that's tapered. You want the taper down. It would slide up on that pipe. And then what happens is as you lower this down onto that tapered fitting and thread it onto here, it just tightens everything together and makes a seal around here. That wedge just fits right inside this tapered edge of the pipe as well. Okay, so that's how that works. So that's another item that you might need. This is just a 1.5 to 1.5 inch coupler. So depending on your situation, you could need one or two of those. You might need a 90-degree elbow. It's just really going to depend on where your drain line's coming in to the cabinetry and where the sink actual drain is. So you're going to need a variety of a few different pieces, as well as 1 or 2 feet possibly of 1.5 inch pipe to cut into lengths. The ABS pipe that we used in here for stubs, that is simply just, you can cut it with a hacksaw, you could cut it on your electric miter box, that sort of thing. So it cuts pretty easily. Just try to make as square and straight of cuts as you can. All these pieces are glued together with some ABS solvent cement. So it's usually yellow. I think there is a kind of a white clear color out there. So it's just some basically glue is what it is. Now we do have another video on working with ABS pipes. So to see the actual cutting and gluing and fitting everything together, just to reference back to that video. This one here is just solely about the parts you're going to need for the sink drain. Okay, so we've got the parts. This has all been made up and ready to fit on the sink. So we're going to change the angle of the camera so that you can see underneath there, and I'll actually install this underneath, and then you can see what it actually looks like. Okay, so we've moved down below where we can see the kitchen, below the kitchen sink area. We've taken the doors off the cabinets for clarity. So you can see here our piece of pipe, or our piece of drain, is going to thread on to there, and this is the tail piece that I was showing you. In this case it's plastic, and this will slip on over there. So what we did is we took off these two pieces off the top of here, and I'll just insert them onto the tail piece. So there's our black threaded piece. Here's our wedge shape gasket right there. Okay, so when you're doing this, you would kind of dry fit all your pieces as you go to make sure it works. We've obviously already done that and glued everything up, so I know what's going to fit on there. So we just need to slide things up till everything makes good contact. This nut comes around, threads onto the elbow of the P-trap. Just tighten that up. This one, like I said before, this little wedge gasket just slides down in there. Throw this nut down, tighten it up. It's not usually necessary that you need to use a wrench, just get it nice and snug with your hands. So you can see now this is the drain of the sink. You know, water's going to flow down here through the P-trap, up again slightly, back here into the horizontal pipe, and down into the drain. This pipe up here is the vent system that vents outside, vents out to the roof to get air behind water. And as I mentioned before, some water will always stay trapped in the P-trap, and it prevents any sewer gas from coming up. Once it gets to this point, it can't get through the water. If this just came straight across in a 90-degree elbow and up, there's no water to prevent that gas from getting up through the sink drain and into your home. So very important that you have the P-trap. Your setup could be slightly different. Your drain might be you know, coming out of the wall at the back, or maybe out from another cabinet or something. So it's all going to depend on what your actual setup is as far as what you need for parts and pieces. I recommend you buy a few extra little things, maybe a couple 45s, that sort of thing. You can always return them if you don't use them. It always seems like when it comes to plumbing, generally you need to do a little more messing around than you thought you were originally going to have to. So again, we've got a couple other videos that you can reference to, dealing with ABS, dealing with drains and that sort of thing. As far as the dishwasher hookup, we've got a video on that as well. So if you want to see how you bring your line around and get it hooked in here, check that out on our other video here on our YouTube channel. And it'd be great if you subscribed as well. We're always coming out with new videos. We've got lots of videos here already to view. It'll keep you busy for a few days. So please check them all out. And as well, you can go to our forum. If you have any questions, I prefer if you go to the forum to post your questions. It's easier for me to answer there in most cases, and you can also post pictures up there if you need to help get your point or your situation across to me. So please check the forum out at house-improvements.com. It's easy to sign up. It doesn't cost you anything. Just sign up and ask your question. So good. Thanks for watching.